Yeah, well, hi, friends. Doc South with you, and just back from work and a brief nap. And I just wanted to mention my the stuff I play when I DJ. I I wouldn't want folks. I may not be the one for your for your daughter's sweet 16. Weddings probably not that great for a wedding either, unless it's folks who are, older, I would think. Probably manage it okay there. But the thing is what I tend to play, I'm kind of like the music I bring when I DJ an event is kind of like an antique shop for your ears and your heart. What I do is I play stuff pretty much from, well, actually I could pretty much make a nice event out of music by playing music from the 20s, I'd say through the early 70s. Yeah. I could do that. I have there and you say, Doc, the 20s, my God, man, that was that was 100 years ago. Yeah. People sang 100 years ago too. And some of them sang very well. Louis Armstrong, oh gosh, who else? Bix Beiderbecke, I believe, was in there. Bessie Smith. Oh gosh, there were so many. Then you get into the big band era and all those people. That's where Frank Sinatra started out. He was probably about 20 or so when he started singing with some of those bands. They're those were the people that big band music got us through World War II. There's of course all the mellow songs of the 50s, people like Doris Day and I don't know Dean Martin, you name it, all sorts of people. There's probably 50 to 100 popular stars. Then you got country music that goes back into the 20s, all the way up to present day even. And then, of course, you get into kind of the mellower sound of the early 50s. And then that would be like, oh my gosh, I guess Patti Page, Dean Martin, people like that. Then you get, it's funny, Louis Armstrong's in all of, in all of those decades. Louis Armstrong, old Satchmo, was singing like crazy. He didn't care what darn decade he was in. Where's that sheet music? Let me see. And then of course you had early rock and roll, Elvis and such, and all that doo-wop. Oh man! And then of course the British invasion, the music of the music like from people like the Beach Boys, all those great car songs that were out there, and of course country and western really flourished then. And you go into the early 70s, great tunes. And actually, I don't hate disco. I don't know a lot about it. And I know a disco DJ usually has to keep the ball rolling. Somehow they've learned how to go from song A to song B and you don't even know they switched. Right. I don't necessarily do that. But I'd be more than happy to play at some event for you. It's just when someone comes up and says, hey, all this stuff you're playing, it's like 80 years old. Yeah, it is. And that's what I got. Doggone it, I'm almost 80 myself. In fact, there's music that's older than me. Yeah, now to think about it, quite a bit. Okay, so you get the point. If you can use someone who does that kind of thing, well, Doc South Show at yahoo.com. Doc South Show at yahoo.com, and we'll figure it out. Again, I'm more than happy to play. I love doing car shows, but there's senior care centers. Funny thing is, though, some of the music now that I play is almost too old for the seniors. They say, "What are you doing playing something from the 30s? I wasn't even born yet." So yeah, but yet they seem to like it. They might remember their folks listening to throwing a 78 RPM record on the turntable. A turntable spins, yeah. Needle on a groove, yeah. And the record, Big fat record, real thick. Yeah, yeah, okay. I know now what you can. I guess you can play perfectly great music from your wristwatch somehow, or your smartphone, and that's fine. Progress, time marches on. But remember, time also likes to give you lessons from the past too. And I would suggest if you can use me, get a hold of me. Again, Doc South Show at yahoo.com. That's about the best way to get a hold of me because, quite honestly, smartphones and all the different other ways people communicate now in cyberspace. Yeah, I may not even realize you're sending me a message. Yeah, okay. Best thing, yeah, Doc South Show at yahoo.com. I'll see an email. Or you run into me somewhere and say, hey, Doc, hey, yeah, my Aunt Lulu has she's having a 70th. Well, heck, that would be a doo-wop, maybe a little bit of big band, some British invasion, and Aunt Lulu would be a pretty happy camper. In fact, there's a lady who sang back then known as Lulu. Now to think about it. No, yeah, it's true. She sang. She did okay for herself. Anyway, I just thought I'd say again, Doc South Show at yahoo.com, or run into me somewhere, and I'll be happy to give you my card. Okay. All right. Yeah. Gee, I should have thought of my. Well, no, best thing, Doc South Show at yahoo.com. Because honestly, Pete, sometimes with smartphones, I don't know how to answer them that well. Yeah. I find them fascinating, but I don't know a whole lot about how to work them. Okay. Just thought I'd tell you. Now, a turntable, I can handle that. Okay. I'll see you later, friends. CD player, yeah, I finally figured them out. They're not too bad. They're not too bad. Just don't drop them. Right. Okay. I'll see you later. God bless. Bye now.